The United States has seen a dramatic spike in hate crimes in 8 of the 10 largest cities in the country. That's according to the FBI. There were more than 8,000 hate crimes reported in 2021. That's 55% more than the previous year, but experts and advocacy groups say those numbers are probably higher as the alarming trend continues. News 19's Archie Snowden spoke to anti-hate advocacy groups about this trend and has much more.
Okay, thank you, Greg. Not only does the FBI show a rise in hate crimes since 2018, but they also show that white supremacist far-right killers have dominated the extreme homicide totals since 2018. Now, human rights groups say that after the hate-filled shooting in Buffalo, this shows and highlights a new radical extremist killer. As police investigate the shooting in Buffalo that killed 10 people and injured others, investigators identified the goal of the shooter as taking as many black lives as possible after being radicalized by misinformation.
It can spur the worst mass violence.
Heidi Beerich is the co-founder of the Global Project Against Hate and Extremism in Montgomery, which has closely tracked and exposed the footprint of white supremacy. She says the shooting suspect, Peyton Gendron, used the violence to promote radical ideology rooted in racism known as the Great Replacement,
which argues that there's a plot. They blame elites, sometimes it's anti-Semitic, and they blame Jews, a plot to replace white people in what they consider their home countries with people of color.
We have to say this is not okay. We have to stand up against hate. We have to center the people who are being victimized by these ideas.
This shooting and other radical crimes have spurred lawmakers to pass legislation to combat the rising threat of domestic terrorism. The U.S. House is moving toward passing a domestic terrorism bill that will devote more federal resources to help streamline communication between federal agencies to better identify and respond to the great threat of white extreme terrorism.
You combine that with a glorification of weapons and a display of weapons, and it's not surprising that you find an 18-year-old young white man walking into a grocery store and killing black people in Buffalo. I mean, this is a toxic mix.
It includes our leaders at every single level, from the local to the federal level, our business leaders, our elected officials, our faith leaders, because in the silence thrives this hate.
While the House quickly works to pass the domestic terrorism bill, it's hardly unlikely that it will garner enough support from Republican senators who oppose any domestic surveillance in the United States. For now, live in Huntsville, Archie Snowden, News 19.